माननीय श्री राहुल सुरेश नार्वेकर जी, अध्यक्ष महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा से, कि वे अपने विचार रखें।
At the outset, a very good afternoon to all the delegates present here in this historical house, which not only marks the ethos of democracy in this great country, which also stands parallel in history, which is as old as the parliament of this country. Present here today, respected chairperson of this August conference, Honorable Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Shri Om Birla ji, Honorable Deputy Chairman, Shri Harivansh ji, Honorable Chairman of Uttar Pradesh Legislative Council, Honorable Shri Manvendra Singh ji, Honorable Speaker, Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, Shri Satish Mahana ji, distinguished, esteemed speakers, chairmen of legislative councils and legislative assemblies from across the country, ladies and gentlemen, it is a profound honor to stand before you in the historic city of Lucknow, a city that represents the harmonious blend of culture and heritage. As we gather here for the 86th All India Presiding Officers Conference, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture in the history of parliamentary democracy. We are the custodians of traditions that date back decades, yet we are responsible for aspirations that look towards the future. Today, we deliberate on a theme that acts as the bridge between these two worlds, leveraging technology for transparent, efficient, and citizen-centric legislative processes. We are living in an era where the distance between the government and the governed is shrinking, thanks to the digital revolution. Democracy can no longer be a one-way street of communication. It must be a dynamic, interactive dialogue. Our guiding light in this transformation has been the visionary leadership of our Honorable Lok Sabha Speaker, Shri Om Birla ji. His consistent push for a digital Sansad has reshaped how we view our administrative responsibilities. I recall his inspiring words delivered at a previous conference which set the tone for our collective mission. And I quote, "Democracy is at its strongest when citizens are deeply engaged with their parliament. Technology plays a vital role in strengthening this connection. We must ensure that the voice of the last person in the queue reaches the temple of democracy. A digital legislature is not just about computers. It is about character, conduct, and connection." This philosophy drives us to believe that one nation, one legislative platform is not merely an administrative convenience, it is a moral imperative to restore the sanctity of trust between the elector and the elected. I stand here with a sense of pride to share that the Maharashtra legislature has been a pioneer in embracing this digital shift. We have worked recently over the past 2 decades to ensure that the walls of our Vidhan Bhavan are transparent to the citizens we serve. Our efforts have been focused on 3 pillars: preserving heritage, ensuring accountability, and empowering the legislator. A legislature without its history is like a tree without roots. The debates held within our walls shape the destiny of millions. Yet, for too long, these pearls of wisdom were trapped in deteriorating paper files. Understanding this, Maharashtra undertook the mammoth task of digitalizing our legislative debates. I am proud to inform this House that we have successfully digitalized the entire proceedings of our Assembly dating back to 1937. This includes the pre-independence era, the provincial parliament days, and the formation of the United Maharashtra state. We have not just scanned these documents, we have made them searchable and accessible. Today, while a legislator can access this treasure from his desk in the House amidst an ongoing debate, a researcher, a doctorate student, and a curious citizen too have been empowered to access the speeches of stalwarts with a simple search query. We have democratized our history, ensuring it doesn't gather dust in a dark record room, but enlightens the next generation of leaders. Transparency is the antidote to manifestation, to misinformation. In Maharashtra, we recognize early on that the written word is insufficient in the virtual age. Citizens have a right to see how their laws are being made, not just read about them in next day's newspaper. Since 2012, we have maintained comprehensive audio-visual recording of the House proceedings. We have moved beyond the era where getting a record required immense paperwork and bureaucratic delays. Today, these recordings are available at a mere push of a button. Whether it is a question hour session, a calling attention motion, or a debate on a crucial financial bill, the footage is achieved and retrievable instantly. This has not only made the executive more accountable, but has also allowed our citizens to see their representatives in action, unfiltered and unedited. Technology also serves the members of the House. By reducing the reliance on physical paper, we are relieving our legislators of the burden of carrying bundles of documents. We are moving towards a system where a member from a remote tribal district in our state, like Gadchiroli or Nandurbar, can submit questions, receive answers, and access committee reports on a tablet device instantly. This efficiency grants them more time to focus on what truly matters, serving their constituency. However, digitalization is not the destination, it is the path. Our ultimate goal is to make the legislative process citizen-centric. Engagement. We must use technology to create a feedback loop, allowing citizens to petition the legislature digitally. Inclusivity. We are working to ensure that our digital platforms are accessible in local languages and compatible with tools for the differently abled. Distinguished colleagues, as we move forward, let us pledge to use technology not just to modernize our offices, but to humanize our governance. Let us build a legislative ecosystem where every click of a mouse brings us closer to the hearts of our people. On behalf of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, I assure this conference of our total commitment to the digital integration of India's legislative body. Friends, we are aware that India follows a federal system where we've got assemblies across the country governing different states. We also have a national parliament and a national government that governs the country at large. And in the interest of federalism, I am of the strong view that creating a common platform for functioning and records of every assembly and parliament is paramount to the principle of federalism. And to promote federalism, I would urge every presiding officer present here to ensure that at the earliest, we all come on a common platform where we can share our views, where we can learn from our experiences, which will be beneficial not just for our individual states, but will be beneficial to the country at large, and will certainly stand to be a progressive milestone in strengthening the values of democracy in this great nation. While I conclude, I am reminded of the words of none other than Sir Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, where he said, the argument, and I quote, "Argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter." This speaks volumes. And I'm sure bringing about transparency in our system, in our institution, will preclude our countrymen from thinking the same. Having said that, I convey my best wishes to all the delegates present here for this conference. At the same breath, I would like to thank the Honorable Chairman of Uttar Pradesh Legislative Council, as well as the Honorable Speaker of Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly for the outstanding arrangements and their hospitality which they have offered to us. I would also like to congratulate and thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and the government of Uttar Pradesh for their outstanding hospitality. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.